my computer is treating me like an old man. I don't know about you, because, okay, we all know that Kiswahili is a beautiful language, right? Yes. But it's also historically been used to address old people who are assumed not to understand English. That was the whole case, right? And or people who are considered maybe they're not very literate, you know Kiswahili. Because like, I don't know, elsewhere I've seen it, but in Kenya, I have not seen do not litter. But I've seen usitupe taka ovyo. Right? Or I've seen usikojoe hapa. But there's nowhere written, do not urinate here. They always do it in Kiswahili. And that's what's happening to me. I open a tab on Google Chrome, and it says Ilani. Baadhi ya matokeo haya yanaweza kuwa na kurasa chafu. I'm like, that's what I was looking for. Why do you think I opened incognito? Because I'm here for kurasa chafu. I hope we understand each other. I'm here for kurasa chafu. Right? Not rasa chafu, that's a different fetish. Kurasa chafu. Aya, twende baba.
Twende kazi.
Yeah, which city is this? What are we looking at here?
That is Bangkok.
Yeah, but we started with Nairobi. It looks like Nairobi.
You think so?
There was a Nairobi looking part.
No, but
this is just the cocks being banged.
Yeah, it's just the cocks being banged, okay, man. Left, right, and center.
That's right, that's center.
Hiya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of the Kishingani Podcast.
Yeah.
Guess who's back, you guy? Thamos edition, bruh.
What is our
Thamos, you guy?
Mama. Hey, Mama. Check it. Tell the Mama Chai alete Thamos boy. Nilisema I will not come back here if there is no Thamos boy. Watu wangu watafurahi the Thamos edition. Na tume-upgrade Thamos ni stainless steel.
We upgraded, bruh.
The Thamos went up. Plastic Thamos no more. Your tea warmer for longer. Just warmer, not hotter.
You know that guy, you wash it, then you just hear
it leaves itself again. Or you can feel the guts moving on the inside.
You guys, your mother calls you and really asks you what happened. Jackie, umefanya nini Thamos? Jackie, I just tried to wash it with a spoon.
No, umenini sindano. Sindano imeharibika. You remember the sindanos for Thamos as you guys?
Which sindano?
Ukivunja sindano kwa Thamos.
This one's for...
No, like inside the Thamos, in a vacuum flask, there's a I think it's a...
Oh, yeah, the
glass.
The one at the tip.
Yeah, I think it's the one holding the thing.
Yeah, man.
Inside the plastic.
The actually guys used to sell those things.
Just the ninis alone,
yeah, man. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
You think those guys are still in business?
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah?
Yeah, they are in business. So they were taken out by the microwave, you guys. Microwave took them out of business. You know, me, I remember being told, kama the sindano imeharibika ya Thamos. Guy. Yeah, I didn't even know what was going on.
But you guys karibu sana to this podcast. You guys ume lost, eh?
Bana, thank you, bana. Nimepotea sana.
You guys ume
lost. It's been too long, bana.
You know you're one of the founding members.
I know, naona picha yangu wameka hapo ile kama ya failing philosophers ama ni gani. It's just my
Ndutali kuchora.
Ndutali tengeneza. Alichora aje, like, is she doing?
I think she used one of the
digital. It's a digital
she
paint.
She drew on some sort of tab.
Okay.
So, but she uses digital, some reference.
Yeah, I have a photo like that. Hawaoni lakini utaonyesha, utawapitisha hivi.
I think they've seen it.
Oh, they have seen it, eh?
Yeah, they've seen it.
Yeah, and then these are the mainstays.
Yeah, these are the guys who are regular over here. You guys Mama Podcast.
Mama Pod.
You guys Bashir, you guys
Muislamu.
You guys Baba Pod, bro.
Baba Pod.
And you guys COO, bro.
COO. Check his COO. By the way, George is COO. Has George ever been late for
officer, you guys.
Counter-offer officer.
Has he been?
He's never been late to anything. Man.
What do you mean?
You guy always shows up on time.
Yeah, he really calls you and lectures you. Cheki, I think you're disrespecting my time and yours. Cheki, I apologize for yours, but sasa mimi umeniingilia mbona? Sasa si unaona umekuja sana. Why are you referring to yours? I love sasa to mine also. I'm in control of my own destiny.
Yeah. Let me disrespect mine the way I please. I apologize for yours.
You can't now ingilia me for me because nimesema sorry for you. Lakini sasa for me, why say that?
Okay, kwani you're taking this seriously? We are not that professional.
He normally comes here and as for nipata you can end up chemi you guys. Check out, I'm in chemi. So you guys, man, you're fresh from recording your special, you guys. Shout out, Manze.
Thank you so
Wine,
much. Wine.
Manze, how many years is that thing in the making, Manze?
I don't know. The moment is at least 15 years in the making. But the actual material was what, last 2 years.
Oh, that's 2 years old material.
2 years old.
I saw you did an encore of some of your old.
Yeah, then I did an encore of an old joke.
Yeah. Guys no, you just said I normally do this joke.
No, so guys requested. So guys were like, come back, it's been 15 years, whatever.
Guys were like, come back.
Yeah, we cut out the whole part where guys were just saying, hey,
okay. Mbona ulitoa hiyo part, you guy?
It was too clunky.
Okay.
The edit.
That's why the sound is different at that part.
Yes. So I was just like, let me just go back and just do a Q&A, and then kidogo nasikia langwage.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, somebody shouted the actual joke, so I just decided, okay, let me do it.
So now are those jokes now resting in eternal peace?
I think they're resting in YouTube, you guys. Resting in YouTube.
YouTube piece.
YouTube piece. But I might still do it. You know, now I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's doing okay, but it could do better, you know.
Yeah, after more people should see it.
Yeah, like these Nziges should share it, you guys.
You guys Nziges, maze. Furukeni hapo kama Nzige jo.
Bana.
Although nimeona 1 or 2 or 3
see 1 or 2 couple. Manzige wamejaa huko. Hata I'm so happy to see.
Manzige wanakuanga force moja
haja. Yeah, they are legit. You guys are legit, you guys.
So,
but I might do some of it in Rwanda. I'm going to Kigali next week.
Oh, okay.
So I think I might just do it because it's a different market altogether.
See, kama hiyo especially Robbie Collins come as you are.
Yeah.
He does the same kind of
same act, yeah, when he rotates, but it's more refined. But you know, once he records it and puts it out, that will be it.
Oh, okay.
That kind of is depends on people, but generally that's kind of the idea.
Hata hiyo yangu imekwama hapo Fundraiser.
Yeah, Fundraiser.
Yeah, bana.
Yeah, inafaa kusukumwa.
But mine, I didn't do it as well as yours.
Special, yeah. Yours was just a point and shoot for.
So meaning can I do them again?
Yeah, I think you can. I don't know. It depends, man. But you can.
Although there were very many off-the-cuff moments on that particular show.
So it wasn't exactly. That's what I was thinking. It wasn't like all scripted, all prepared.
Yeah.
So like you could probably recreate the moment successfully without any issues.
So you peleka your show to Nax.
The wine.
Yeah.
But you know, I already did it in Nax.
Oh.
I did it in Nax around that time.
But you didn't do it as a special?
I didn't do it as a special. I just do it as my headlining act. So if it's around more or less the same people showing up, they'd want my new show, which I have, which I haven't even titled, but I'm working
on. And they're likely to have seen wine on YouTube.
Yes, they're likely to have seen wine on YouTube. So right now it's just like, watch and wapatia something as fresh as possible.
How many specials out there right now? There's yours. There's Eda Naja post anything?
Eda Naja post. Amandip.
Oh, Amandip, yeah. Shout out to Amandip.
Yeah, Doggies is nice.
Kuna hiyo yangu ya crowd work off the cuff.
Yeah, off the cuff.
I don't know why Tie Dine post is shit.
You know, the thing is, you realize there's so many moving parts when you're doing these productions. There's so many things that could have stopped my show from coming out. Even small, and then you realize the amount of work required to edit. It looks simple, but when you're actually sitting down and you're like, how can I put out something that I'm going to be proud of? You realize the amount of work and effort and money it's gonna cost you. And if you are not prepared psychologically for that journey, you might.
Oh, you just watch
with it, or you buy time. You buy time. I think sit time record yake juzi.
Taisel record ko
August.
But maybe it wasn't a recording. Maybe it was just
a recording.
What was the name of that place?
Alliance.
No, Alliance.
Inaitwa nini?
Halaiki.
Braben.
Apana,
Halaiki last year. I think that was
two.
That was not on him. I think that was someone else.
Oh, okay.
That was someone else doing that the production for him. So I don't think.
So what was what are the things you went through before you released it? Like the hurdles.
Hey, bro.
After performing.
After the edits you have to do, the amount of edits. Kwanza ni like the right cuts, selecting the right cuts, because we had like 4 cameras.
Okay.
Selecting which ones. You do the first draft, and of course Darren, shout out to Darren.
He told us he was here he spent a lot of time akiwa America.
Yes, when he was in America, it was me and him, and then like on the phone just telling me, hey, I have a draft for you, look at it, I'm not happy about A, B, C, D. And then he went,
what warranty? I'm trying to understand, like the
sound?
maybe if you're doing a bit and then the camera is on the on the audience instead of on you.
It's not even that. Of course, those technical choices are one thing. The other choice is just the material coming out. It's just a lot of chores for it to look good. The cutting, the removing, the selecting a shot, the balancing the sound of the audience without compromising the one that from the performer. Like, how do you balance that? Like, there's a way. Like, Darren spoke to some guy in the States who normally does specials.
Yeah.
He gave him a hack.
Okay.
That almost kind of worked with mine.
CapCut.
Yeah, check you guys, this guy with a CapCut. Unaweza weka kwa CapCut. I'm a Windows Movie Maker. You gotta remember Windows Movie Maker.
You get Microsoft
Paint, you guys. Damn. God damn. But yeah, so alikuwa tulikuwa tuna a lot of work. Like, you realize it's a lot of man hours to do that work.
Oh yeah.
Like it was Darren. I have Darren and Abby. They were editing. They have been editing that thing for almost 3 months.
Yo, that's
and then
crazy.
Watching and rewatching, so that till I get happy, because there was a lot of I'm like no, like mpaka we get to a point where it's like, okay, this is nice, or like, so I even tried to not watch as much as possible. See, so they cut mpaka they are happy. Then I watch and then I pick out some things. Then some things that you see they make you self-conscious. You're like, toa hiyo bana, hizo
joke.
Joke labda haikufanywa vizuri. There was a lot of jokes I cut out because I did.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the show was an hour 10.
So kuna zenye ulichuja
30 minutes, yeah, or 20 minutes.
Response ilikuwa iko chini ama delivery ilikuwa mbaya?
Response ilikuwa poa, lakini delivery ilikuwa mbaya. The room was like, hot. But I was like, that's not the way that joke should go. So nikatoa.
Hii maneno ya stand up ni kazi.
Kazi bwana. I didn't
especially here where we are the producers, executive producer of your own show. And
then you only have one place to perform. You know, usually I don't think we'll have the same as much a problem as with Arthur's special, just because Arthur Simeon, because his material.
Shout out to Arthur Simeon, bro.
Yeah, he's in town. He's not feeling well. He should have been here today. But like, he tours a lot, so his stuff does not have any fat. It's just like straight up material. Like, hakuna kudilidali. He has to perform. Hakuna fluff. So hapa sisi we don't get a chance because the stage time is so limited. There's nowhere you can do an hour concurrently for in a month you do an hour once. You know what I mean, if you're lucky. 1 hour, he does it 5 times a week.
Oh, so that should be a guy on another level.
Yeah, it's another level. It does 5 times a week. Then next week is another city doing it again. Another city. The least he can do is maybe 2-3 times a week. Like, it's a different level altogether. And then of course he's also really good. So that means editing might not be as grueling as mine.
Oh, okay.
But it will still be work. There's a lot of man hours that has to go into that. But haitakuwa hivyo ngumu sana. I don't think.
So you guys, have I interrupted a thought?
Oh no, it's okay. No, I was just saying, when you watch him on stage, you're like, oh, that's smooth. Like, that is it's tight.
So how come you decided to go straight to publishing on YouTube? Did you think of putting it behind a paywall?
No, I did not want to put it behind a paywall. How many shows have we done now for paywall? What has it done for us?
Paywall haiwezi.
Is it haiwezi?
Unajua
it's not time.
Paywall unaweka bei ya show hiyo show ni so mbili unacheki. Alafu saa imagine wase mita wanabuy. Hiyo ni how much?
Ni 200 million.
200 haya. Toa cost. Ka 30k. Tuseme ka 30.
Unabaki na 199 million at 730.
Unacheki. So kwenye unaduna hiyo do sasa kwa sababu wengi wataanza kuispend. Unaiweka kwa MMF
unacheki. Hiyo ni 5%.
Alafu sasa una leave off your interest. Sasa hapo ndio so hiyo do itakuwa renewable.
Unacheki wasenge wafuatangi, lakini hii ndio idea. Unacheki expenses ya 30k you get. Kana tax hapo ndani kila kitu. You know, it's one of those things where you think some things are unlimited. Then it's like Sibora ukona hata things like a website. Me I thought Sibora tuko na website. You realize you guys ikifika at a certain number the website shuts down.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bana. You have to start paying more like
because of the heavy traffic.
Yeah, it's direct cost implications. Lakini sasa umse wa 200 million.
You get that street mathematics really bombers me guy. Nana guy was telling me to sell korosho. Cheki manu. Kuna do wapi siku hizi? Mimi nafikiria kuna do kwa korosho. Kwenye unado unaenda Mombasa. Korosho zume tuko miti.
Check you shaking a tree. Makorosho zianguke.
Check me living mada with my bag. Check wewe unaenda wapi? Check no, kuna korosho huko Kilifi. Willy Wala amelisho.
Street mathematics.
So you guys, so nasema paywall you guys, it doesn't make sense.
It does, but it's not time yet.
Okay.
Right now what's better is if people are tipping, because people can tip, right?
But they uliyekeleo tip nini kwa hiyo nini yako?
That's how you guys.
So you can put it in the link, come on.
Go and put it in the link right now. Sijata niweke sasa tunaweza pause hii pod. Niweke you guys.
Sintaweka kabla ni posti nini?
Nitaweka tu. I was just kidding. I acted like this is live. You guys, don't push that dial.
Does it have a QR code?
Yeah, iko na QR code, iko na link.
So ni QR code naweza weka kwa iPod?
Yeah.
Ama tunaweka aje?
QR code unaweza weka kwa pod. Watu wana kutip tu hapo directly.
No, mimi nasema wewe utipiwe na as in lieu of your wine special.
Oh yeah, I can put it and I can give you a link QR code.
Yeah, tutekelea hapo hivyo. Jo sio ni trusting hapa nikisema nita edit.
Bana nimeona akikucall out mara moja. We'll edit that out. You'll edit.
But you guys, so in post, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't edit this part, you guys. Yeah? Though nowadays, I'm trying to edit. So maybe for now, we are still in the growing stage. We're not yet at Kinanani's level. We'll figure, Mkuru.
I think right now what's important
Mkuru's community can sustain those.
Ours can too, but I think...
But we don't have the mass yet.
Yeah, we don't have the mass. And we might never. By the way, you have to be okay with the fact that you might never have the mass. And that's why also our community, we engage them live. That's the advantage we have. So it's better to recruit them live and have them watching.
For live shows.
Yeah, because this is also kicheki special aseme this is nice. And everyone knows that a live experience is much better than what you see online. And if they see something online and they love it, it means if they come live, they'll have an even better time. That's a start for recruitment. And it's better because now, what chance, mtu ajai kuona na kusikianga tu, and then you're telling them, hey, you guy, I need you to pay to see me here online. It's like, that's a hurdle already because it's not as much of an experience.
There's a step. Another step.
Yeah, but if now they come live, we do it enough times, there will be a time where it makes sense because of even what you have, your input, your investment. It makes sense that you can give them the same thing if they click it online and they'll be able to see it. So the way I saw it, I definitely did not intend that. Niliambiwa sujaribu kuuzia sijui Showmax Netflix. I'm like, I'm not even trying to.
I think those guys watatupata mbele.
Watatupata huko mbele.
I think that's the formula nowadays.
Mnasumbuana nao sana. Saizi those people wanasumbuana. Netflix by the story yao imeisha.
You think so?
Wamehama huku. In the States with stand-ups, they have a cap of how much they're paying for specials.
Nowadays.
Yeah, because kina Chris Rock and Chappelle, it was just, it was to push traffic.
It was a marketing gimmick.
It was a marketing gimmick because right now, our petitions on Billy you get.
Even in America.
Yeah, in America.
So itabidi to depend now so Saudi.
Yeah, bana. Yeah, Saudi Riyadh you guys. Check us going to Riyadh.
350 quizzes you guys. Shit.
Me by the way, I didn't like that bullshit. So I have a lot of strong opinions about that. Hao watu walishinda wakisema eti don't go to Riyadh.
Why were they doing that though?
Mimi I think it was America realizing, America, most of their biggest thing out there is the PR. They have a PR thing.
Yes, they have a PR machine.
So now they're being upstaged by some country with money who's trying to do the same PR. Unaniambia president mgani auangi watu?
Yeah, true. Including George W. Bush.
George W. bana. So unataka kuniambia eti because they killed shut the fuck up. Yeah. Those guys were lying, because on the other hand, what I look at as a win was for the people of Saudi Arabia who got to experience comedy on their soil.
Yeah.
That's a bigger win, and that's how comedy works. Even the way those attitudes are going to be loosened and eroded over time, those negative attitudes, it's through laughter.
It's actually a way of pushing new ways of thinking.
You're pushing the boundary. It will start with them telling you, do not say this about the prince. They censor you 1, 2, 3, and then even eventually, gradually, wanakusensa, then you said, I've been told not to speak about this. Like, in a way, they'll start laughing about it. And all of a sudden, they'll be like, by the way, what's the big deal? Yeah, true. That's how they start eroding that thing.
And funny enough, sometimes it's even the guys around the prince.
The prince couldn't care less.
Mwenyewe anataka kucheka yake.
Do you remember the story, kina Ridiculous na Moi? See, that's the way it went. It was everyone, the police commissioner, kina Bongo, kina nani, saying this is unacceptable, these are disrespectful. Walambi wa parliament wako, they are making fun of Lindas. Wanajaribu tu kujipendekeza kwa president kwa Moi. But then Moi himself watches them and he laughs his ass off, and all of a sudden that wall fell. Everyone was like, oh, we can do this.
In fact, it stretched free speech to some of the places it is now.
Yeah, it did. Like people, I mean, onanga ni kama we haven't given enough credit to Ridiculous. I mean, we do give them a lot of credit, but even for the number of things that are intangible, the amount of good that their work did that is intangible, intended or unintended, is a lot.
Is the day I met Tony Njuguna nikambaya credit ya so?
Credit. Cheki, Ridiculous manze ilifanya kazi poa sana. Let me give you some credit. 07 011. Okay, 011.
Check it, no, little up is 011.
011.
It's in emergency.
In emergency.
Mazek. More credit to you, bro.
More credit to you.
No, but those guys were beasts.
They were beasts. They were beasts. Unbelievable.
And then even the Moya side, the writing of some of those bits was crazy.
Sketches,
but I tell you what's crazy? Seeing KJ behave like those characters used to play.
That is the saddest thing that happened out of that.
Like, what the heck was that, you guys? At least I am
amenyamaza, and it's still. I mean, I'm like, I would like to know what he knows.
He was on Moaf's podcast. Lakini alikuwa anapiga Moaf magustep. Cheki, haya!
Kumaanisha tu alishaamua tu ya.
Like he's not answering. He wasn't answering. He had some roundabout way of thinking. But I think it's just maybe, you know, if you have a boss, a guy, you can't speak against your boss. Sadly, you guy.
But no, it's also like, but no. I mean, I guess he's in a different job now. If he had continued doing comedy, and maybe that's his job as an activist, but he's chosen what he's chosen, and that is the demeanor of that position he has. That is like, by the time I say, by the time unachukua position flani, you know this is how you're gonna have to behave. Usiende huko pia hata tusikuwa na expectations he should still behave the way, yet we know that the predominant behavior of people in that job group to survive, you think hata mohaji chopevu,
like even him,
tunashinda tukishangaa what's happening. I'm like, that's why I'm like, I think there's a lot they know that we don't know, or whatever. Not exactly like that. I mean, like, I would like to understand their context better for
why they're behaving the way.
Yes, because maybe it's pointless. Maybe it turns out all that nonsense you're saying is pointless. What you're saying to fight for our rights, hiyo yote ni pointless, because in any case politics doesn't play as an important role. Mi nasemanga politics is a useless, non-value adding activity, you guys. But it's an politics in our society, and I stand by this, serves an entertainment purpose, but we treat it like it serves a functional, like, operative purpose.
So here it's more like a soap opera.
Yeah, it's a soap opera, you guys. Now tunashinda hapa ngatu tunajam because we're taking sides. Like, we are watching entertainment. Like,
it's like
where does it actually Where does it actually impact you positively? All it does is it impact you negatively, and that is almost, it seems deliberate. When you impact negatively so that you keep needing them or something, like so that you have to reference them or some shit. Like there was this thing where I was just saying, I was listening to that Lee Njiru, or what was it, the Moise guy? Yeah, Akiona Kingori. And he was talking about the gava of the day would rather you're talking negatively about them than not talking.
Oh, okay. Because that means they can feel the pulse of what's cutting.
Yeah, no, also, that means they occupy a space in your psyche.
Oh, in your mind.
In your mind.
It's Check, occupy the minds.
Occupy the minds. Because if you're not speaking about them, then they know they lose relevance. They oh, shit.
Is it
they don't need us. They're about to figure out they don't need us. It's like
bad PR is PR. You remember this? There's a saying like that.
Yeah. There's no bad PR or some shit like that. Yeah. It's almost the same. But even then, for PR, PR also plays an important role in marketing, right?
Yeah.
But for politics, I swear to God, inakuanga zile za, I think wako zile za, lest they find out they don't need us.
But I think in Kenya, drama pushes political agendas.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it plays an entertainment role.
So Kasmuel juzi aliambia Sifuna quit.
Cause unaona sasa ni
Cheki viva youth viva. Aya Sifuna, if that is going to be your position, quit immediately. Viva youth people, viva. Cheki quit. So guys are like, kijana anaambia huyu senior quit. So now that's news now.
That's news. Now
we're talking about Kasmuel amesema that Sifuna quit. Wacha ngoje Sifuna atasemaje.
Yeah. And he'll do, like, whether you like him or not, he'll do very well with politics. Because that's what's required.
He has the
guts and the non whatever. Hiyo yenye unasemanga, how can a right thinking person think like that? Those guys are not dumb. Guys, we keep thinking politicians are stupid. Like there's a big assumption.
Like, they have sets and bits.
Yeah, they do too.
Premises. I think they also have those.
They do. A lot, like wako nazo routines you guys. Cheke mazelo nimebomba.
Yeah. Crowd ilikuwa ngumu pale Emali.
Leo Emali bana. Haya. Paka nikawarushia tialala. Ndio akaanza kuamua kidogo.
And then guys also observe that because even after events like Rao's funeral juzi, guys started ranking guys.
Yeah.
Today Uhuru was crowd his shouts were louder.
Yeah.
Praises were a bit lower. You get? Cheki Uhuru aliua sana. Nduru kila pahali. Nani prezi ilikuwa tu. But Balali try.
Can you imagine my politician after a rally, you guy, audience member anakuja anambia, me I liked your set, but what you could improve on.
Check it down. Ama they just lenga you talk to the other guy.
And be like, you guy, what's wrong with the audiences manzi? Mbona waniambie hivyo mbele ya mbona kucompliment na niko hapo you guy. Mimi nilikuwa na host event.
Check your audience ulikuwa umewalipa.
Ulikuwa
umeleta your own goons.
Bana.
So manzi. So history ya Rao manzi ilikuwa affect ama ulikuwa wapi ukipata hii news ya one Raila Odinga?
Manzi Rao has not been doing well for a while. Yeah, I remember I was speaking to Orengo last
you guys, you wasted 20 seconds of my attention span. Check me. Ujama anaongea na Orengo. Did you see at the funeral most of those guys were saying Rao called them that morning?
Yeah, bana.
Baba called me and he told me we should hang together as ODM. He called me. Check it.
He told me stick together.
You can't even see.
But like you guy, I mean it affected me. I mean the guy has done a lot of good. Me unaona vile watu walikuwa nambash wanasema eti a to betray. Me manze, I don't think me Rao has tried. In my opinion, me the way I see it, Rao has tried so much that ile siku aliamua, by the way, it's a personal weakness, nimechoka, let me just work with the people. It's fine. Like I feel like it's obviously not for the cause and
sort of like retirement.
Yeah, and then watu wakaenda like to betray. It's like the way people treat footballers. Again, entertainment purely. Mtu ni wa entertainment purely, but amesaidia at least kuna expression. Like mi uonane kama play a bigger role. So zingine because at least with expression and those freedoms we have, amesaidia kuzipush. Unacheki. But he's
like some of these things, like you can't swear in a president at night. So it's because of his activism.
Yeah, it was even activism.
Do you remember Bucks being sweared in at night?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Bashir ajui Bucks ni nani?
Bashir Ajiba.
So he normally asks me at who's Bucks. Jackie Kibaki! What the fizzy young man?
Bloody
young man.
Bloody young man.
You guys remember the Bucks was being sworn in? You guys
Bana. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That thing was dangerous. Yeah. But now you see.
Was it 6:30?
After me, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Oh, you were in Canada that time?
Canada, you guys.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm watching it in the morning, you guys.
But even in Canada, when you're abroad, the news is amplified, right?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we were following, it's amplified.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
for someone who's abroad.
But it's different than being there. Even music happen hapa saa zingine, I'm like, hey, that sucks. But in Canada, it was surreal. I was like, this cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. And now when I'm watching, it was mchana.
Oh, okay.
So I'm watching it's happening, wamezima taa, whatever. I'm like, it's night. It's night, but it's like watching, iko mbali sana. By the time the violence broke out, I was just like, what? I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Yuga Kibaki was using a candle to read his oath. Check you guys, check it.
I solemnly swear.
Alikuwa na torch. You my dad had like 15 torches. Budako anakuanga na matorch. Ama buda kitambo had mad torches. Mingine ilikuwa imeandikwa ever ready.
Ile ya tin, ilikuwa hii kala ya thermos. Alafu ilikuwa na serrated hivi.
Large brain. Batteries.
Yeah. Button hapo mbele.
Chiki, can you bring for me my torch? You guys must. And a big bunch of keys. You guys the older you get, the bigger your bunch of keys.
Oh yeah?
You get my bunch is big right now. You guys.
Getting bigger, you guys.
Where's my bunch?
Mimi, I've been stripping my keys. Check me. I stripped my keys, man. Mpaka keys ya shags nimeseparate.
Shida ya separate ni unaweza poteza.
Yeah. So naziacha tu kwa gari hapo zinakuwa watu hapo.
Lakini sasa shida ya not separating is ukipoteza a bunch you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
So hapa niko na kia gari. You guys, all these keys are functioning, you guys.
All of them, eh?
Kuna kia kite. Kia studio.
Nini by the way?
Wewe si mzee sana. Huko na kifungo mbili.
Niko nazo but nimeziseparate. So hii ni ya gari. I don't remember.
You guys should write this into a beat.
Oh no, it is one of the rooms.
See, inaweza kaa beat.
Sana check.
The older you get, the nini.
The bunch of kids
check this is the key to my chick's heart.
My first wife.
Check, where's the key to my heart? Why have you thrown away the key to my heart? Check it.
Why are you not carrying it around?
Check, I'm sorry.
Check,
you must be cheating. What is that other key which I don't recognize? Check, this is for my side chick.
God damn.
Check, it's impendi. Can't you see it's broken? Nimachana nae. I don't love her anymore.
You, I love you. Not hata replace key yako. Yes, sijaweka kwa bunch, but it's brand new.
Brand new. You guys, I'm gonna try that bit, you guys.
You should.
Wait, Mazi, what are we talking about before we start talking about keys, bro?
Rao and how it affected me, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It didn't. It affected me, but it didn't go to. It was a sad day. I was like, hey, Rao is gone, but also he was old. He was old-ish, and his health was not doing well. You could see.
But have you ever thought about it? Like, if he had won elections, Saidi atungekuwa na
Martha Karua, you guys.
Oh, yeye ndio angekuwa prezi.
Sasa ingekuwa prezi.
That would have been interesting, eh?
Yeah.
You guys
Samia na Martha, you
guys. You thought about the same thing, you guys. You guys, what happened to Samia, bro?
Hey, man, she's going insane. I'm hoping to go to TZ.
Even me, I'm hoping you. But the day you're
doing great.
The day you're going unipigie to private.
To private check. Lakini Mama Samia is doing great.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Amazing. Ametengeneza ukienda huko kutoka Namanga Arusha, ma billboard tu kila mahali ni mama.
Na zinakaa poa.
Zinakaa poa sana. Hata hiyo rangi yao ni safi sana, green na yellow.
Mama Samia.
Mama Samia.
Alafu ukileta shida, because apendi watu wa shida.
Anakufunga. And she's justified.
Yeah, because sasa unaleta vurugu na una cause chaos.
Kama angekuwa mtu mzuri angekubali Tundu Lissu arelisiwe 2 weeks before election. Unaona?
She's wonderful, man. Mama is doing great.
She's considerate. Because other people wangekuacha paka after elections.
Yeah.
But she sat down and said,
this guy deserves a chance.
Yeah. Just get him out of jail.
Let's get him out of jail.
And then why is he in jail in the first place?
Yeah.
Unajua ni
watu wamemzunguka. Inakuanga hivyo by the way, wakuu wa mkoa na wilaya.
Mkuu wa wilaya.
Kwanza wa wilaya bro. Na kata ndogo. Watu wa kata ndogo wananibo. Unajua wanapatia rais jina mbaya saa zingine.
What is kata ndogo?
Sublocation.
That's kata ndogo.
Yeah, kuna kata ndogo.
What is wilaya?
Wilaya is district.
And mkoa?
Mkoa is province.
Oh, okay. So that's why Nani used to be hard on the mkoa. Because it was that district.
That province. And then I forget division ilikuwa nini. Ama ni kata kubwa. That location is kata and then kata ndogo.
You get that's hilarious. So Maze say Martha Karua would have been our president.
She would have been our president, you guy.
For 90 days?
No. Our new constitution is automatic.
Oh, so you endelea for the rest of the term?
Yes.
Just like mama wetu wa Tanzania.
Yeah. And she would have been, I agree, it would have been dope, eh? Would have had our first female president.
Yeah, it would have been sad, but I don't think the chicks would have been sad.
Especially
the feminists.
Yeah,
but now women are in power.
We are Viva, you guys.
Yeah.
Your chance to fuck up as well.
But maybe he would not have died if he was president. Have you ever thought of these what ifs?
Yeah, no. I thought about it too, because also you realize manze huyu jamaa when it comes to talanta yake ilikuwa ni politics, you guys.
He was good with crowds.
He was good with the game. So the moment you stop pursuing what you love, manze inamaliza nguvu.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good theory.
Yeah. By the way kama angewin angebaki.
Angebaki
kama kibaki.
Yeah, manze, no, but RIP to him, you guy. So what do you think is going to happen? Jose, I saw they've installed Rao Jr. as the leader of the family.
Yeah.
They made him do some joey things up around the grave and shit. Check Joey! I was discussing with Bashir. I was telling him these guys need to start hiring us as speechwriters.
Sindio, so that they can make things
not even to be funny, just to connect with the crowd.
Yeah,
I feel like absolutely. Not all politicians have that thing somehow.
They don't.
Okay?
Most of them don't.
But if you have watch out these old speechwriters all look with old coats, those typical civil servant weird looking peeps. You just get young guys who think fresh.
Yeah.
And then they
not
help
just
you
young
to
guys who are actually craftsmen. Who know how to do crowd connection, because a lot of people just wanajua protocol mbaya.
Or maybe you see now or maybe you have the speechwriter ule and then now you have consultants like say us guys
to punch it and make it more
more relatable. Like I felt when Nani was doing his Joey, this guy called Raila Jr. It wasn't convincing. He didn't sell it.
He didn't sell it. Check it. I need you to sell it.
Yeah, but no,
no. Rao, skiza. No.
Rao Jr.
Look me here, Rao Jr. Nataka. Okay, good. That was good. Now, I want you to try again. But this time, I want to put your soul into it. Sawa?
Yeah.
Okay, action.
Checky, think of what upsets you.
Yeah. What
has upset you in your life? Think of that thing.
Twende. Action.
Check twende.
Yeah.
Check him. Joey.
Mtemee mate.
Joey.
Check. Mtemee mate tena. Joey.
Check mtu akunyamba ako wapi? Aya nyamba.
Mnyambi.
Aya.
Wewe bana nimekwambia na.
Aya smell it, just inhale. Twende. You guys, that guy would have done the most heavy joeys you guys ever seen on the planet.
I feel like hata yeye anataka hizi vitu.
Maybe
a lot of these things are bro. Me niko hapo tu zile za you guys, is this necessary? You can't just hand it and say you're now in charge. Like we have to have
maybe
a ceremony.
Maybe it's a spiritual thing. Maybe it's a way of having the spirit that was on the father rest upon the son.
it's already resting upon the son. It
how
doesn't
do you know
require dramatic.
So maybe they are right.
Sasa huyu mzae mwenye ametoka hata Sirela ametoa wapi spirit ya mzae akamkuja ampelekea huyu?
Nani huyo?
Akampelekea
mwenye alikuwa anamzungusha hapo.
Eti anamzungusha hapo ametoa wapi hiyo spirit? It's just a way for people to engage. It's entertainment again. And people and be
alafu you know the end of the day lazima umpatie ka free nguizes.
Ndio anasema hii kitu lazima ifanywe. But really, as far as you know, the real handover is knowing what Rao was about, the stuff that's happening. Me, I feel like by the Rao Junior was just feeling like, this tufanye hizi vitu tena. Majamaa simuniambie tu mnataka nini? Nienda ni sign wapi? Sende alipigia Orezo akamwambia William Zae nasema 72 hours.
Oh, yende alipigia. Hiyo family yote iko na namba nani? Orezo.
So that tells you he's already taken over the family. Like he's running stuff. So the ceremony is just ceremonial, basically.
But how is
I guess that's why the point of ceremonial. It's aesthetic in nature.
But how is it taking over and the mother is still there?
No. As a male son, I think.
Where do they leap over the? Generally speaking,
patriarchy, you guys.
Feminists need to work harder, you guys.
But
men need to be decentered.
No, but
we need to decenter men from inheriting.
But the mother,
the name of the family, and the mom is still there. Yeah. She's there.
No, so
wanawake.
Do you genuinely
think?
And their passion, you guys. Do you genuinely think he's in charge?
Mtu kunyamba amenisaidia. Kuna mtu amenyamba hapa. I normally tell him to nyamba when he wants me, when I'm doing a passionate thing.
And you're doing a great act out. Cheki nyamba for this guy.
Cheki, hiyo ilikuwa toxic sana. Hiyo ilinifanya nipige hiyo act out yangu yote. Thanks
man.
Nishakutumia sotano. Bro, wazi.
Yeah, like see, I think Mother is still in charge. That's why I'm saying it's ceremonial, it's aesthetic.
No, but me, I was speaking generally because I was, there are some families which do succession, but after the death of the dad, and the mother is still there. So you wonder what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
It's just a legal thing.
It's not a legal thing. It was a legal thing in traditional settings. There was stuff that actually a mother could not do. Was not like bona fide occupation or requirements. Back when it was actually required for a man to protect the family.
Oh yeah, there was that.
They could not do that.
Yeah.
It was better to have the oldest son do that. That's kind of what it was, I think. But now it's no longer required. Like you don't need to protect.
But technically, the mother is like the queen mother.
Yeah,
she still has silent power.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you it's ceremonial. Hata even when Nani Rao was in charge, the mother was still alikuwa na hiyo silent power ya queen mother bado.
You think the mother can also join politics and make an impact?
So they normally do.
Maybe she should.
But I don't think she wants to. She doesn't sound like someone who is interested in politics. Yeah, to peacemaker and a bridge builder.
Bibi wa
baba. I don't think she likes politics that much, you guys. Maybe she likes it for as much as she can, but I don't think she's interested in running on behalf of Baba.
But she looks good for her age. You know that mother is 75 plus.
Yeah, man, she's doing 75 plus, huh?
I think so.
She looks really good, yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing well.
But she looked really sad, and I feel like those old school mothers are pretty rare nowadays.
What do you mean they're rare?
Like nowadays, the new breed of mommies is a bit... different.
I don't think you're giving them credit.
You don't? I think I'm in a project.
On a project, you guys. You are talking about your mommy.
Unajua kukikufa yani
watasema tu ameenda so next and no but also realize also the institution of marriage was a bit. They've been together for 50 years, you guys.
Yeah, that's a
50.
You think this modern mommies ukiwa now 50 years it will affect?
I think it will. Anybody, any normal right functioning person will be affected. Even if you're in love with someone and then she akwache, God forbid, in 10 years or 5 years, like they leave the earth, they go to the sweet by and by, you will be affected.
Yeah, true.
I think it's just me. I think it's a thing to be like back in the old days. Like there's a thing that we are caught up. Even that statement of yours is coming from that. Back in the day, you guys, when mothers used to be mothers.
Yeah. But I also think my algorithm is sending me such things. Because nowadays I'm being too mirrored. But
ulipona na ile heartbreak, you guys. Ama hujapona?
Saa zingine ina reimagine.
Cheki simanzi na ku-attack. Saa zingine kwa Mombasa Road unapata simanzi.
Yuki unatandikwa. Cheki pa!
Simanzi.
Cheki.
Yeah, because when you're in the balls deep in the heartbreak, of course, utaskiza the people you're listening to are anybody kina kibe, you guys who are in perpetual heartbreak mode.
I found some new unrooted guy.
Unrooted guy?
There's another new one.
What is his name?
Lucas or something. Lucas World.
Na huyu anasema nini? Philosophy yake ni gani?
Very hilarious.
Anakurudisha nyuma.
Check it, disappoint women. Women hate men who are good and always doing what they say. Come on, man. Disappoint them. Take it.
Disappoint women.
I'm calling to disappoint you because I won't make it tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's what I have to do. You know I'm a man.
Okay, let me just come.
You fold so fast, you guy. Very fast. When you fold immediately.
No, let me just drop. No, scratch that. I'll disappoint the other person who almost made me disappoint you. But there was a day I was over here with some chick. Shout out, her name is Sylvia. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
She was telling me about her dad. So they got a green card. The mother applied for a green card. I'm not gossiping. She said that on the podcast.
Yes.
So her mother got a green card, and her dad was a pharmacist, pharmaceutical guy. So they had chemists who in Nyahururu. So the mother applied for a green card, and kumbe the Zak was not supposed to know. Alikuwa anataka kuenda Q sniper, lakini sasa the Zak ndio alikuwa na kifungo ya posta. So mazee the dad ameenda akaona hiyo barua. Hey, you know if you win as a wife you've won as a family, right? Yes. So ameona wameshinda you guys. So akajiingiza you guys kwa hiyo plan. Mazee wakaenda sijui which state uko in America, but he was shinda to adapt.
Yeah.
Because now you have to get a job at Target. You get packing things in a supermarket. And then he decided to do his masters because his wife had gotten a masters. So akakutaka bibi ampite. So venye anasoma kwa nyumba ili apate your masters. Bibi na watoto wanamuuliza, "Hey bana, what are you doing here reading in the digs? You go to work bana. Enda Target to pack vitu. Ana $1." And then she was also telling me yuko 911 is effective. Kipiga 911 you guy wana kukujia immediately.
Yeah.
So you guy, the guy choked and just came back home.
Yeah, I can understand.
And she said she didn't talk to him.
She doesn't talk to her dad.
Yeah. Like that family broke you guy. She didn't talk to her dad because how she's moved back. And then also the mother didn't talk to the dad you guy. So my point was
gave up.
There's this new crop
financially.
Where?
How at?
In America?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Huko in America?
Not really.
Yeah, so I guess Apple said the mother is on the wrong Apple. The guy is trying to get masters. Or maybe either the mother is on the wrong or the message was not sent properly. Because enyewe hata unapata masters ukiwa majuu fanya nini?
Yeah,
kama if you don't already have a job.
But also, I feel like if you're not headed
there, if it's not gonna help you, there's a risk. Okay, it's not a bad thing to get it, but there's a risk that you'll get your masters and still be a welder. You guys, you know what I mean? There's a risk. So maybe they were talking from that position, and then to him, it's like you're trying to sabotage my growth. So of course he'll take it personally. I don't blame him for taking it personally.
And then also a pharmacist. Obviously you need time to adjust.
You adjust.
It takes from running pharmacists. Because from what she was telling me, they had a very comfortable life in Nyahururu. Because she went to very good schools, blah blah blah. So I'm sure this guy, because I'm sure he was an old school guy. So adapting to working at Target for such a Zak is hard.
Crazy.
And then I wanted to say yes, this guy is in the house. You guys think he's idling and you want him to go to work, but for all these 25 years or 20 years, he's the one who's been sorting out your arses.
Yeah, see? That's why I think they were being assholes there, man. Hapo hawakufanya vizuri. Walifanyia mzae vibaya. And you know, and it also provides me, I think, even for men, ukiwa huko majuu, it's a bit different. So there's a risk
it's a whole different type of life.
Yes. So there's a risk of existential angst. You guy, ukiwa mwanaume huko, you've always known your role and your place is like this. And then you go to a new society where it's not exactly what you're used to. There's gonna be some adjusting needed. There's gonna be need for grace to mourn.
But it's a shocking adjustment.
It's a shocking adjustment for everybody involved, by the way.
Because nasikia lazima hata ukunje manguo, bro.
Yeah.
Because your wife maybe ameenda shift.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, hata kupika, everything. You have to do everything.
Yeah.
But also, admittedly, it's not as smooth for women here.
Okay.
So it means when you're in that society, now all of a sudden there's a bit of balance. So of
there's
course,
a boost to your power.
The boost to your
and
power,
rights.
even what you're gonna do, which is great. But I feel like you could also use a bit of grace in understanding somebody who lost what they have been taught to do. It's not even about the intention. It's about the fact that by the way, this guy has never been trained to do this his entire life. He's grown up knowing this is what I will do, and he prepared for it, and he did it well in that setup. Then a new society may come around where you have to start doing things you couldn't do to save your life.
Maybe on the what's it called, orientation, they should teach you those things. Kabla upande ndege.
Yeah, there should be an orientation of sorts.
And then also, even as you go there, because I'm not saying now you go there and become a lazy bum.
Yeah.
As you're going, there's orientation to inform you, and then there has to be a level of, you know, the way the Bora Muslims, they built a community in Karen.
Oh yeah, I don't know those ones.
You know those guys wear white and sell glasses. Impala glass. They wear this. It's a Muslim sect of the sort. So yes, they're in another country, but there are some cultures they've maintained.
Yeah. They've kept it, and so I'm not even saying that.
So you go to another country, but I'm not saying now you go and still carry with the patriarchy. Yeah. But for the sake of the family unit, there's a level of maintaining our culture from Africa, especially I'm talking about the good cultures. You maintain that man, kuna venye una treat chick, there's a way you treat her.
Even the bad culture needs a bit of weaning out of. You can't just cold turkey it, like where you are shocking the system. You shock the system, there's gonna be kutakuwa na madhara. Like you can pretend you don't want to acknowledge, but there will be some damage when you shock the system.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. So in a way, yes, hapo walimfanyia.
Like calling 911 on your Zax is
not. And you know those guys, they're like, is there violence? And you can say anything, they will believe.
Shit, you guy.
Yeah, you'll lose your life. And then that Zack is seeing other people who have actually had their life ruined completely by that. Of course I would leave, man.
But most of these older mothers are dashing to the States. Unaona hizi ma jobs are caring. So they are dashing there and doing those jobs because you see those
might as well get paid because you're doing it here for free.
Right. Yeah, especially the widows.
Yeah, might as well. So a lot of people are dashing, but also there is that romanticized image from America. You're PR bado. Yeah, America, it's the land,
the home of the brave and the land of the free.
Yeah, that shit expired at least 20 years ago, but nobody's aware. Like it's not what it used to be. There's still gonna be some pain.
Oh, they're still living on past glory.
Yeah, past glory. So hapa watu ushinda wakienda bana. Mpaka I have a kuzo who recently went, you guy. Second cousin, I guess she's my aunt if you really follow. But she recently moved to Canada. She's wanted to go.
Mi auntie yako?
Yeah, but she was.
Mi sister ya mama wako mdogo. Alafu bro wako mbigi.
But we are close. Family, we've been close. So it feels like she's my cousin because we are also close in age. But she's a cousin to my mother.
Cause ni mtoi wa auntie yako mbigi ambaye ni related to mother yangu yako.
Yes. But now we were raised together kinda. Cause we used to be neighbors. The dad and my dad, they used to work in the same, they had a house in Kericho and my dad worked in Kericho. And we used to live, so to go to do Christmases together, that kind of stuff. So we are close in a way that it is like we are cousins, basically.
So unasema ameenda States?
Ameenda Canada, you guys.
How's she doing, bro?
She's doing okay. She's been there a few months. She's doing okay, but it also depends on what you are doing here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It depends on what you are doing here. If you need an adventure, it's the best place to go. But if you had something going here, I wouldn't say go. But she had stopped what she was doing, aliacha nini biashara zilikuwa zimenini kidogo. And then she akaamua tu, let me just go. She just wanted to go, so she went. And she seems she's liking it. Because it's a new change. But there's also something for change. Change is good. Sometimes it's good. So if people can travel and get the change, but I still don't recommend for people, hey, me Usama too. If you are living a life that's comfortable here to go, manze, I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, mi siwezi funga duka yangu ya chips.
Yeah, bana, ya machibala yuenda huko cheki hapo uko 5th Avenue hapo Calgary. Wanauza machipo.
Mazee guy, bana, ili niuze hapa. But anyway, but the last time you're here, mazee uko ndani ya ndoa bana. Sasa uko ndani ya ndoa.
Was it was over a year ago?
Yeah bana.
You're kidding.
For real, you guy. Congrats bana kwa ndoa bana. Unaona umevaa ring.
Niko ndani ya ndoa.
Habari ya ndoa you guy. Unaona umejaza you guy shati.
Umejaza shati you guy.
Ndoa inakupeleka poa eh?
Ndoa iko sawa you guy.
Mimi I'm going the opposite direction.
Wewe unafaa kukula. Umekula?
I've upped my nini?
Kula healthy.
I've upped my nimenotice hizi maduka za food za huku nje they don't bulk somebody. I think you have to cook at home.
Eating out, huh? Yeah, I think home cooked meals is what bulks people because by the way, I mean, even before I lived with my wife when we were dating, me bado I used to eat takeout a lot. Na bado sikuwa na nilikuwa nakula takeout.
There's something about living solo which just shrinks.
But then you live with someone and then she's always cooking. It's like then unaanza tu kubulk you guy, I guess.
I think pia kukadle usiku inasaidia you guy. Inafanya maybe your fats don't burn.
Yes.
Huh?
Check it.
Check you guys, check.
Then body parts are bulging you guys. Check it, all the body parts are bulging. Sila moja peke yake ni zote. Check hii mkono imembao babe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
but you're enjoying the journey, I guess.
Yeah,
but it's more or less the same thing because you guys were together
for a while. So it was just a confirmation of things, you know, kujipanga too in life just in case of things.
Bashir and I have been discussing how we think Kale chicks are polite, you guys.
Oh yeah. What do you think? What is the consensus?
Like they're okay. Shout out to the 4 chicks who watch this pod. But they're saying Kale chicks are milder.
Yeah, but is July still watching you guy?
Yeah, she watches, although she doesn't comment often.
She doesn't comment anymore.
No, she comments. Kale akiona ifamos lazima comment.
Lazima comment. July bana.
Check and Amelos.
Check and Amelos.
She's just posting pictures of landscapes huko in the UK.
Anafaa kurudi bana. Anafaa kurudi ama mlimwosha ndio.
Kuna madem. Siku hizi tume-increase madem. Kuna July cheke. Au ni founding chicks of this pod from day one.
Wanahitaji wall yao hiyo. Check username yao. Check June July hapo.
And then there's a new one called One Nairobi. And then there's another one called Waogi Farm. I think she's in Oman or something of the sort.
Nice.
And then there's another one who lives in Kitengela. I've forgotten her name. Aliniambia ni ene gym fulani huko Kite.
Yeah.
The other ones I don't remember their names. I'm still trying to cram them. Okay. But our one
unawajua founding.
Founding mummies.
So me I wouldn't know about that, especially because I've had both good and bad experiences from chicks.
Yeah.
And then I've had both good and bad experience from non-Kale chicks. So it's like it can't. I don't know. Maybe it's a wiring.
So maybe we need a bigger sample.
I need a bigger sample size to speak. My sample size is not big enough.
Sasa wewe huwezi kuwa na bigger sample size. Sio ushaingia ndoa.
But I'm saying lakini munipatie tu
mimi na Bash
ataelewa namwambia ni research. Check. Tell my wife, I need a bigger sample size. Ndio ni explain hizi. Kuna swali niliulizwa nikamwambia sample size ndio inaniharibia.
Ni ndogo. Check it, how many people did you ask before concluding? Yeah,
but my point is I didn't have a chance. I didn't date a lot of especially like dating kind of. Like mimi nilikuwa tu nazunguka sana. But like I didn't date enough like of those people. Like I had a good experience, a bad experience with the Kale's chicks, non-Kale chicks. I also had good experiences and also bad ones, and some even ended. It just ended. Like I've had good experiences with dating. Honestly, sijakuwa mbaya sana.
You know Kale's and Lunges, eh?
Yeah, I've not had a bad dating life.
In terms of culture, I think Kale's and Lunges are not very far off.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Especially
there are some traditions which are kind of similar. Ama it's because of the proximity. Because now our neighbors up in Luandeti are Kales up on the hill.
Absolutely, yes, it's the proximity. You might find you take up their culture more, they take up yours more.
In fact, I think my grandma's ukipita my grandma, I think there was a Kale there.
Yeah,
according to my dad, you guys.
Haiwezi kosa. Inakuanga hivyo. Even in our thing. Yeah, like your neighbors to your neighboring, lazima mtani interact. And then remember, back in those days, for your great grandmother side, these sides, chicks really was mostly also would be tribeless a lot of the times. They would be tribeless, so it means they belong to whatever community.
Yeah. There's a friend of mine who married a Kale chick. Remember that time I went for a funeral in Vihiga. A friend of mine, anaitwa Arthur, shout out to him, very good buddy of so. Ziuni mwingine. So he got married to a Kale chick, very mild mannered, very interesting lady. Very, you wouldn't think he'd marry her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's a wild?
I wouldn't say wild, but it's interesting.
Oh yeah?
It's an interesting mix. They are very good together.
Yeah, but
it's one of those.
They are an unlikely mix.
Yes. So I remember seeing them at the funeral. And then I think another problem with, say, Lunje and Kyuk, ama Meru, ama anyone from this side, Ukambani. Yeah. The distance you're taking this chick is epic. Yeah? You guys unapita Nax.
Umefika border.
Unapita
border ya Kenya. Kenya Uganda.
Unapita Eldoret. Yeah? You guys, she's like, where the fuck am I being taken? So you see the Kales, at least they're on that road. Generally speaking, you guys. Yeah? Like Atenda.
Did you just describe the advantage of proximity?
You guys don't think that's a mega advantage, you guys?
Of course, I wouldn't call it an advantage. It's how you choose to look at it. It's a major factor. It's better to call it a factor than
lost.
Advantage.
You see, remember slaves the way they were being bebbled to Mississippi?
Yeah, you get it.
Maze wamecross ocean na wakaingia America. Wakaingia Mississippi River. Wakapanda nayo.
Yeah.
Alafu wakajipata sijui wapi. Alafu unaambia hapo ndio umeoleka you guys. Check haya. This is now our home.
Means of transport hakuna.
Waidera. Sasa hapa ndio nyumbani.
Huyo ndiye mama yako. Hao wote wa mama unaona hao ni mama yako.
That's very unfamiliar territory.
Mama mdogo. Huyo ni mama mkubwa.
But chicks have this ability to adapt, you guys. Like, you know, our neighbor in Luandeti is a cute chick.
Oh yeah, chicks adapt.
She has a huge shamba. She was married to a Luandetian.
Yeah.
And then that guy has even died.
Yeah.
So she's just running the shamba herself.
It's weird. I just remembered in my village too, we have a lot of kwanza kao chicks.
Yeah, cows too, man.
They adapt. You guys wanasemanga wana adapt. Tingi watu wana
crazy,
yeah, bana. Paka there was a time, I don't know where I heard this. I don't know if it was in conversation or it was online banter where it's like Kaleza are saying, unaona when Kaleza being like when people are being tribalist about lakini usioe kutoka fulani. Lakini Wakamba wako sawa. Wakamba, like they're looking at the
they normally get the free pass.
Yeah, they get a free pass because it's like they come here and they adapt, they live like that. Unaanza kusikia unaanza kuongea kikale akikamba here.
But you guys, man, you don't think that era is over?
It's over, man. I don't think it's a thing.
Because they don't grow up there. Even me, I didn't grow up in Luandeti. Sasa napeleka mtu akae huko. Maybe to visit. My bro is married to a cow, you guys.
Yeah. And where are they living?
Huko Kite, man.
Huko Nairobi.
Lakini anapanga kujenga nyumba ajabu huko.
Hiyo ni kufikiria tu mbali. Of course atajenga and they'll go or they might not go.
It's more of a place for visiting.
Simplification, yeah. Squeeze pia hiyo story imekuwa over simplification because it's like muna simplify sana kusema eti me I think when people are together they will marry each other. Like munaishi next to each other, you'll fall in love and people are people. But it's a way for people to explain the differences they can't or to qualify things. So unakumbuka ile story ulikuwa unaongeanga vile watu walikuwa na qualifying mambo ya tribalism. Wanasema huyu jamaa anakuanga anakuwa mtu mpoa. Ni Mkikuyu, huwezi jua ni Mkikuyu ama huwezi jua ni Mkale, lakini anakuanga mpoa. Like things
kama Wakikuyu wengine.
When she was talking about like huwezi jua ni nini lakini na walikuwa ndio watu.
They were very tribal, man.
Yeah, very tribal. In a way that I don't relate. And the way I don't relate is because for the most part we were in a cosmopolitan place but like inside a Kale place. Like it was Nax, it was Kericho most of the times. So we are in Tao or you are sheltered out. Those conversations don't come up. So by the time you go out there and you meet people, and then by that time we were growing, see what walikuwa sema tuache ukabila. So it was a thing to be like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not about that life. It's not a good thing to be about. And then you go around, you start living life, and you meet people and you start learning them, and you understand, kumbe people are people. So, but there was a group of people who didn't get the advantage of understanding that people are people. And those people are still alive. So they're the ones ndio wanashindanga wakiperpetuate. Kuna mzaya apakosange mzaya anakuja anakuambia lakini ukioa chungana na hii watu
ya western.
Yeah, western.
Wako na traditions mingi
sana.
Unataka kulala na maiti?
Yeah. Tafuteni wa nyumbani.
Kuna wengine Wajaluo wanakunywanga maji from bucket ya kuoga.
Yeah, I remember that. Did I say the theory of how that came about, even from Kale's perspective, how I understood it?
No.
What I understood was this, because even we had this scenario. So we stayed in Kericho for a while, so we'd be staying around some Luo people. But when you were in Shags, even a lot of my aunties, the older people, the older generation, tulikuanga na hize, in our villages, we had a lot of like cash crops.
Okay.
Tea, mostly. Most of the casual laborers who are willing to do it for cheap and they were hardworking would be people who Luo or Kisis.
Okay.
They'd come over
to do the okay,
and then over time they assimilate. So by the time we are growing as kids, even our aunties are growing up as kids, these people are there and they are known as Wakisi wanaishingi huko. And what happens is the socioeconomic status does not allow them to live a certain luxury. But to us, to the people now seeing them, they're like, ano wachaf.
Oh, okay.
So now when they'd come to Kericho and then they meet these people, or Nakuru, meet these people who work with my dad, watu tunaenda kwao, wanakuja kwetu, waseme, no Wajaluo, lakini ukiingia kwao huwezi jua. Ni kuzuri, ni kusafi. Because in their minds, what the Luo or Kisi thing is those guys who are living in shacks, in those shanties in the shamba, trying to make a living, trying to survive, because they'd come and tuna chai to make money, and then they live a life, and some assimilated and lived there, and
even they learn the language.
They learn the language. Their kids grow up being Kales and they survive. Even they intermarry and they stay. Others wanarudi kwao, because bado nyumbani iko wanarudi ushago. But for the people who never got to, in the 80s and 90s, early 90s, people never get to experience other tribes on a spectrum. They only experience a specific subset of them.
Yes.
That it's like, you're just experiencing the poorer things, and they form your image of who Luos are, who Kisis are. But then you get out to a place where you get a different set of them, and now your brain is burning.
You're wondering mbona huyu
behave kama wengine. Kumbe kuna unaweza pata wenye wanajua kujibeba. Like you start realizing now their new respect is like, kumbe kuna wenye wanajua kuishi na watu or something like that. But those guys are just poor, like they just can't afford to certain luxuries.
But cultures are interesting. I remember there was that single mommy I used to tell you about, remember?
Yeah.
So I went to a kitchen once and I found that bucket thing. You know how she's from Oko. Couriers are next to the they're next to the Luos. Yeah, so she had a bucket where so I guess it's just she never used to shower in that bucket. Like it's just specific for that. Yes. But now guys see it.
Umezoea maji ya mtungi. Unaona hata your ignorance would not giving you like our ignorance now. If you are there, umezoea maji yako ya kunywa inatoka kwa mtungi. Lakini unaweka kwa bucket, it's exclusive for drinking, but to you
ya kuoga.
I see that's a massive blind spot. It's a massive blind spot that existed, and now in the absence of internet and learning, people, I think this generation has it better because they get to learn each other. Have you gone to TikTok? Watu wana mingle mbaya. Like as in people are understanding each other's culture a lot better because they get to see them
on the ground level,
on the ground where they're similar. It's like, so people who match my thinking and munapatananga. They patana, so the kids have it easier because they can see people who are like them. During our generation, it's only people who lived in towns who got to experience other cultures and be like, by the way, these guys are not. We are the same people.
Now it's being equalized.
It's being equalized. With online, that line is it answer, because if you are of a certain socioeconomic class, utapatana na wenye muna match na wao in a different culture. There's a likelihood of that. I guess the only barrier is still language, but sasa hata wanaongea Sheng wanafanya nini?
Bana. Sheng has been democratized.
It's been democratized.
Devolved.
Bana. Unasikia Sheng ikiongelewa na accent ya Kilunje.
That's the thing. The accent is what sells it. But the manner and the words are just the same. I saw a very funny bit on this podcast. Some chick was saying the way...
editor?
Some chick was saying the way Raila amededi, some bukusu chick. So she's crying, alafu anatokea na ugali big. Raila Raila. Hey, Raila, umetuacha Raila. And then you guys, she says she hasn't eaten since Rao has died. Check out chakula tangu Raila. Hey, Raila. Hey. You guys, that thing is hilarious, you guys. And it's just a bukusu chikuko bungoma. You guys.
Hey, say what you will about the internet, but it's brought people together.
Yeah, it's massive, you guys. Well, Bana, thanks for the stand-up collective march over here.
Manze.
To modify to kekelea hapa hivi. You guys stand-up collective inaendelea je, you guys, man. How's the business of stand-up, my guy?
Tunaendelea vizuri, manze, bado tuko growth phase mbaya.
Laugh by iko aje, manze?
Laugh by is doing okay, man. I mean, we just sold out Arthur Simeon's shows.
Manze, shout out to Arthur Simeon. I wish he made it here. It's been dope, eh?
Yeah, 3 shows back to back to me sell out water.
David was saying Mazeo Thursday inamuaffect sana venye hizi mashows za foreigner.
Zinamuaffect.
Alikuwa anasema hata ili umweke open. Kuzi anahitaji hizo pesa.
Inahitaji manguize, but I'll sort them out, you guys.
Chicky, they need to make me an opener, bro.
Cause like it's my show on Thursday. I actually thought about it cause him and Amandip wameshikilia hiyo Thursday.
Hiyo show yao imeshika.
Sana.
Me Mazea man on exile, you guys.
Uko exile?
Yeah, si radio.
Working. Radio, but
radio
has gotten in the way of
you guys. So I'm missing out on the day
show yao ni tamu bana. It's a party show.
So like what kind of audience is that?
The audience, I don't know. It's like a mixed nice.
It's not Gen Z's only.
Gen Z's, yeah.
And it's not International School of Kenya only.
It's not only that. It's a mix of all that. Like imagine now them Gen Z's, International School of Kenya, Kina David, and then Kenyans. It's a mix. It's a perfect mix.
Okay.
So it's
why
most
do you
of
think
our
guys
shows.
Like it? Because of the
show,
new...
Man. The guys are really good at... First of all, they're good. Amandip and David are really good at it. Their chemistry is fantastic.
Oh, okay.
They have an amazing chemistry on that show. So, like, they just have a way of making it a party. It's not even a show. Like, Darren was talking about you the other day, where he came in from this side of the show, the stage, and he pointed out something that I was like, yeah, I agree with that. It's like, I would not be... Like, you don't know what is going to happen. This one time, this guy took off his shirt, and it was the funniest thing I ever seen.
Mungai, Master.
Before even Mungai too. So, and both of them had like weird things. There's a guy called actually Lumu.
Yeah, I know Lumu.
Yeah, I think he's promoting his boxing match, and he came and he's so nervous. He's thinking of how to do stand up. It's his first time doing stand up. And then out of just in the spur of the moment, he just took off his shirt and he went on stage. And it was the funniest thing ever. Like, I was just like, what just fucking happened?
Yeah.
And then the next week we were doing this show, and then I go up, I'm writing this new bit, and I kill. Mungai is coming up next after me. Mungai is like, how can I top this? Like, I have to follow that. So he got on stage in the spur of the moment, took off his shirt. It's like, that's the only way I can get you, man.
Oh, for real?
And it worked like a charm. It was so funny. It's like Mungai was like the Mungai. Remember Mungai the first time we saw him at Blues?
Yeah.
And then now he came back again. That I was like, okay, this kid is now loosening up again.
Yeah.
He was loose then, and then he became uptight, and then now, he was so funny.
So it's a way of, it's a compressed way of writing a bit, right?
Yes. Because no, it's not.
Because it's 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's 90 seconds. So you have to really think about word economy, but also even for the younger comics and even for anyone, it helps you break your walls on stage, because they interview them. They interview them on stage. They have asking questions. They just fuck around and stuff like that. So like I was saying, Darren was saying, if you see people on top of a table on that show, that's ideal. Like that's what that show is supposed to be. It's wild as hell. It's fun.
I'm planning to, the way you did Moi, I'm thinking of a character that I can come with.
Yes, we did Moi that one time.
Yeah, man,
bro, it was good.
Did you post that bit?
I don't remember if I posted it.
I saw it somewhere online. That's how I knew of it.
Oh yeah, we posted some. I need to go back and actually post more of it.
Yeah.
And then it was so weird because it was a lot of Gen Zs that time, and a few older guys. The Gen Zs didn't get what I was saying. Yeah.
You get me? I was dying. You guys was watching that clip.
They didn't get what they were saying. Like Deborah is coming saying, "What do you mean? Tingiza Kidole, what does that mean?" Like,
they don't know the reference.
There's even no reference. There's no context for Tingiza Kidole.
That's crazy.
Like,
maybe one day you should do Kill David on a Saturday.
Cindy, yeah, we should actually.
So that and then now with some of those acts. Yeah. But I think like Kill Tony, like now the act of years for Moi, unaingia show ikianza. And then now you're part of the panel, you guys. So you also interview the artists. Cheki wewe unatakiwa urudi on the drawing board.
Mimi kwanza
ufanye more training.
Mimi vile I kept forgetting and I kept stepping out of character.
Oh yeah.
I'll be halfway through and I'm like, now, and then unajua.
Oh, you forget.
Yeah, I kept forgetting, man. I step out.
You can imagine if you're there for the whole
time
panel and then you're also giving Ninis as more you guys.
Man, giving advice as more.
Cheki hiyo sio maendeleo. Cheki unajua wanatoa tu vijana kwa barabara unamleta unafanya stand up.
Lakini kwa mara sijaona kama
commit to the joke, commit to the joke. Kama mimi nilikuwa na commit
to the joke and the dictatorship.
So can you imagine if we have Moi, we have Bax, we have all these characters.
Yeah, man. And I used to be able to do Bax too. Even Titus used to do Bax.
Titus was very serious with Angula, you guys.
Oh, you can do it Angula.
Yeah, but now you'll have to lose some weight, you guys.
And get some hair, you guys. Back up.
Yeah, maybe you can paint
hair back up.
Yeah. But me, I think guys will still appreciate it, you guys.
Yeah, with Angula. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to that show. So yeah, you're saying unasukuma tu.
Nasukuma tu. Tunapambana tu, just trying to stay afloat. Challenges hapa na pale hazikosangi. So
how long has the Laugh Band been in existence now?
It's now 2 years and 2 months.
You guys, Maze, shout out. Mbona hujaifanya anniversary, you guys?
Maze, I forgot. That's how crazy shit is. Like, we are so swamped, like we are barely making, so we're just trying to stay afloat saa zingine because hii usania inanga do saa zingine, but sometimes it works out. So like sometimes you're trying to stay afloat, you forget, like you completely forget, like we were supposed to plan it, but then something came up, I was working on it, I'm trying to recover from the festival and stuff.
I think third year anniversary should happen.
It should happen, I think you're right, because by then I was just like, I completely forgot. It just became a whole.
Year 3 is when Bashir starts ingiang barabara vizuri.
Yeah, you're right.
So many things you should do that, you guys. Sasa leo kunaenda je? Leo ni Laugh Bar Arthur Simeon
Laugh
I think this will come out next week, so you itakuwa ishaingia mtaroni. So anything happening, what are the any mega events happening in December?
Not mega December, we haven't locked there. We are in conversations with November and October.
Okay.
Of course, no, November, I mean October ziko done. Of course, I'm going to Kigali next week.
Hey, you guys, shout out, bro.
Unafanya nini? Naenda kufanya festival, Kigali special.
Oh, nice,
but
nice.
I'm recording a special. I mean a special.
Who's running it there?
Babu.
Oh, Babu, eh? Yeah. Babu is still in business.
Yeah, Babu is still in business.
Amezeeka umse?
Amaze still looks young, man. Babu still looks young as hell.
That's funny. So Kigali ni when?
Kigali is on 30th. That's my show. But I'll be there from Tuesday. And then
so kama uko Kigali, Manzige wa Kigali wanafaa kutokea.
Manzige Kigali watoke. And then we will do, then I'm coming back, we'll do Nakuru, we'll do LD again. We need to do something again together, man.
Yeah.
LD, Costopia, we're doing Costo. There's a whole bunch of things happening, man. So tunapanga tu, but regular shows just to stay afloat.
Oh, okay. Ulienda Uganda?
Nilienda Uganda. I did.
What was that show?
It was the Marabu Stock, Laughing Marabu Stock.
How is that joint?
The club is nice. It's tiny and intimate. Yeah, but it was good. It's tiny. It was great. We had a good show when I was there.
Ulipiga how long?
I figure 25.
Oh, so I may grow from them days.
They are getting their shit together. It's very nice to see.
So now the club will give them regular spots.
Yeah. So their club is now Tuesdays and Thursdays. They're looking for, and I'm like, you guys should go for Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah. It's funny how those guys used to be ahead of us.
Bana, they were ahead of us and then they slept. But Timothy Nyanzi has rolled up his sleeve and his work. He's decided we have to make it work. So it's Timothy Nyanzi, Hilary Okello, Cotilda, and Okello running the Laughing Marabu Stock. So it's making sense because they are trying to rotate and keep it alive as much as possible.
Oh, okay.
And then now, of course, all the other guys, man. Yeah.
So you did how many nights?
I only did one night, but I also did a workshop. I spoke business to comedians.
Oh, okay.
Comedy business. I think we should do the same here. We should do a masterclass of sorts.
Yeah.
Because I realized there's a lot that is obvious to me that's not obvious to guys. That I had a talk with them, the comedians, and they really, it was good. They liked it.
Especially about the open mics and the
whole idea. And it's just the idea of building. Omara was talking about writing and creating. and then I spoke about business and how you can.
Because I think they've got to figure out the writing part.
Yeah. They've got to figure it out.
They figured that out, I think, to a certain degree.
Not really. That's why Amara was important. I watched a lot of the amateurs on Tuesday. Most of the amateurs, they're still unidimensional. The style of writing is still very unidimensional. It's like one copy of the other. When you compare to the pros, it's like, why are you guys not doing the way the pros are doing? Like, because the Ugandan pros are like killing. Then the amateurs are like, you're just doing one style, all of them.
Oh, okay.
Just very few are like stepping out.
Optional, like Alan.
Optional. You know, he stopped doing Luganda. He's doing English now.
Oh, nice. Shout out to him, bro.
He's a killer.
Yeah, he's a killer, that guy.
Yeah. So, but I was watching all of like the young ones. So I guess Optional is already mid-tier. I don't think he's an amateur anymore.
Because he's a vet.
Yeah, he's a vet. But a lot of the young ones, I'm just like, you guys are not. I could notice they were not experimenting. There was a lot of safe playing.
Oh, okay.
They're playing very safe, which is like not good, not dangerous. So I felt like the talk that Omara gave them might help them get out. But then I also just spoke to them about how they can plan, and also the wider scheme of how this ecosystem is going to exist and how it's gonna feed everyone. So you have to speak to them in a way that they understand how they can plug in at different levels or stages, you know. How to build up, how to align yourself better so you can plug in, and not only this ecosystem and the global ecosystem. Basically what we're building here is what works globally. Right? So if you can plug in this way here, you should be able to plug in everywhere else.
Okay, George carried food from Diggs, you guys.
Man, say George, man, and he's on time. I'm sure. It's 1:25. 1:25. Yeah. It means he's here for a 2:00 meeting.
You guys, this guy is
on time.
Early, you guy. He's about to Tukana whoever is going to meet you guys over here. Since you've been on the scene, who are the new kids on the block, you guys must say?
The guys we have around here?
I'm not saying we rank them, but Kina Amadeus are doing well, right?
Amadeus is right there. Yeah, Amadeus is doing really well. It's very funny.
He's always supposed to come to this pod, but I always keep bumping him.
You keep bumping him.
Yeah. Kevin
Mwalimu. I haven't seen Mwalimu in a while, but I guess he plays.
There's somebody who's telling me about Rock.
Rock is a killer.
He's gotten a way around it.
No, he's still himself, but more confident. He hasn't changed, by the way. He's just better.
Okay.
His Rock is amazing. Like, comics now rush to watch Rock.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This one on the Thursday show. Like, what is Rock going to do today? Yeah, he's good.
Shout out to him. He's also one of the Nziges, you guys.
He's a Nzige, you guys.
Do we have enough of the kids to...
Yes and no. There's a kid called Father Waweru as well. He's working very hard. He writes very well. Of course, there's Gigi and Raquel.
Sure.
Nani? Alita is another murderer.
Yeah, Jackalita, man.
Nelly Wangeshi ulikuja kama amezaliwa. Ulitoka kama amezaliwa. She's a killer now. She's headlining. She's really murdering. Well, of course, the usual culprits, of course, now you know Monene and stuff. He's doing well.
Yeah.
But he's no longer a kid. I mean, everyone is a kid to me right now. It's so difficult for me to rank. I'm ranking someone who...
No, we're not ranking. I'm just waiting for the new crop of guys who will shikilia.
Yes.
And then also we need some fresh comedians on this podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My jokes zimeanza kuisha, you guys. Cheki mimi is the same thing, tunaongea tribalism hapo.
Tunaongelea
different angle.
Yeah.
Na ndoa.
Cheki hatukuchapa marriage kwa angle ya proximity.
Kale chicks are married.
You guys, Kale chicks are where it's at now. But anyway, shout out to all the young niggas.
Yeah.
You guys, shout out to you also. You guys, I don't think you get enough credit for the job you're doing. So shout out to the labor. Unajua your labor inakuanga laborious.
Laborious, you guys.
Yeah?
Manze inachokesha. It's laborious, you guys.
Yeah, but unangangana. So let's send people towards your special. Ebu ipige promo hapa
yako. Bana, go watch my special Wine. It's a product.
So ni amadem wana dance yote, wana wine.
Wana wine.
Check it. That's how the special starts.
Check. Wine.
Check it, wine for me.
Wine it.
Check it out, check it.
Wine it.
But why did you call it wine?
Manze, it's just we were just trying to figure out. Like the titles I kept coming up with was just the idea of coming of age after a long time.
Oh, okay.
Finally aged.
Fine wine,
I feel like
wine,
Niko Salama. I'm in a good age. Everything is fine. It's like wine. Fine like wine. So it's wine. Like everything. Like there's some bits there that you build and you realize. This bit I didn't build because of my genius. I just knew where not to go and where to go, and it's fell like instant. It was like the product of years of refinement. It's wine.
So go check out that special. I'll put a link over here in the description.
Yeah.
And you keep supporting Maze, our shows. Pale Lafba.
Maze.
Shows every Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And Saturday. Yeah. Come on, Jay, and laugh by Maze. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Why you waiting?
This is where it's at. But meanwhile, we're gonna close this up. See you guys on the next one. Unless we'll go na maneno mengine.
Kuna ingine, by the way.
Next time tutaongelea how to marry Costarian women. Hiyo itaweza sana.
Na mambo ya proximity. Sasa since SGR haifiki Malaba. Na cheki. If we figure out how to fikisha SGR Malaba, then these lunges can marry Costarian chicks.
Cheers, man. Bye.
Cheers.
You think of something, next thing you're getting an ad for it. It's crazy. So I'm like, if you know that much, you should know that I don't like this. Right? Because you've been hanging out. Sometimes I'm just sitting there. I'm just on browsing one of those, social media websites. And then an ad pops up. It says, click here to view pictures of sexy singles in your area. I'm like, I have a woman. Why are you showing me pictures of sexy singles in my area? You should be showing me pictures of sexy singles in other areas.